They whispered behind her back the moment she stepped into the Grand Ivory Tech building, her uniform slightly wrinkled, her shoes worn, her eyes tired but humble. A new cleaning girl. That's all they saw in Armia. No one knew that beneath the simple appearance lived a woman who could change their lives with a single signature. The sun outside was bright. It was a normal day, yet something about her silent entrance felt like the beginning of a storm. She walked with a kind smile, carrying buckets and cleaning rags, while the employees watched like she didn't deserve to breathe the same air. They didn't know she was the CEO's beloved wife, hidden in plain sight, silently observing the true colors of the people her husband trusted. If you believe kindness deserves respect, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Soulful Heart Story right now. Armia wasn't born into wealth. She grew up in a small village, losing her parents early, learning to survive with work instead of tears. When she married Orion Vale, the young CEO of Ivory Tech, love became her new home. But wealth brought distance. People treated her differently once, too sweet or too jealous. She longed to know who was real and who bowed only to power. So she asked Arian for this disguise, a chance to enter the company as no one important. He hesitated, wanting to protect her, but he knew her eyes held determination deeper than the ocean. The office was cold at first, not by air but by hearts. Senior employees like Marcia tossed trash carelessly near her feet, saying someone like Armia was made for it. Intern boys laughed when she scrubbed floors, calling her slow. Others acted like she was invisible, but one guard, old Mr. Leon, smiled and offered water on her first break. Small kindness, but meaningful. She thanked him softly, promising herself she wouldn't break no matter how much humiliation she swallowed. Each day she carried heavy buckets up the stairs, cleaned spilled coffee no one apologized for, wiped desks where employees threw insults like dust. Sometimes she cried alone in the women's restroom, not because it hurt her pride, but because she realized how people could judge souls by uniforms. One afternoon, she overheard Marcia boasting how the CEO would announce her as the new project head soon. Armea knew the truth. Marcia forged reports to climb up. Armea felt anger, but held it calmly like fire inside glass. Later, when Arian arrived for a surprise visit, the office transformed instantly. The same people who mocked Armea straightened their ties and brightened their smiles. Marcia pushed Armea aside while greeting the CEO as if she owned the space. But Arian's eyes searched for only one face, the woman mopping quietly near the corner. Slow footsteps filled the room. Everyone stared as Arian walked toward the cleaning girl. He gently lifted her chin, his voice warm enough to melt the room. "Armea, my love, why are you cleaning alone again?" Gasps rippled like thunder. Some faces paled. Marcia staggered back, losing the confidence she once wore like perfume. The employees realized they never looked at Armea as a human, only as a role beneath them. Arian wrapped his arm around her, and with that one moment every heart trembled. Armea didn't want revenge, only truth. She stood straight and said she wanted respect, not fear. She asked Arian to forgive those who learned their lesson honestly. Only Marcia, caught with falsified files, faced consequences. Others apologized, tears replacing arrogance. The sun outside glowed brighter, as if blessing new beginnings. Armea smiled softly, knowing kindness won.